Welcome to the tool review channel. Today we're taking a look at the ChannelLock 61A 6-in-1 professional multi-bit screwdriver. Now this has 6 different functions to it, generally like most of the multi-bit screwdrivers out there, whether it's a 5-in-1, 6-in-1, 11-in-1, 10-in-1. Obviously this is a 6-in-1 from ChannelLock. So to start off the video here, you can see you have a nice, which I believe is a resin cast handle, and you got some blue accents in there as well. You have your 61A for your model number right there, and it is outlined in white, which is nice. And when you come to this side, you have the ChannelLock logo and name stamped onto there, and this screwdriver is made in the USA as well. But other than that, pretty simple around the outside edge of the screwdriver. And then when you come to the top of this multi-bit screwdriver, you can see it says 6-in-1, so if you have this in a bag with some other screwdrivers or maybe some other ChannelLock screwdrivers and nut drivers, you're going to be able to differentiate which one is which is nice. And then coming to the business end of the tool, this is your Phillips number 1, and then if you take that bit out, and then you get to your 3/16 size flathead, which is nice. Another thing that's pretty cool is these bits are labeled, and I do say USA on them as well. So if you do end up forgetting which size bit is which, you can always pull it out and look. As you can see, it says 3/16 and Phillips number 1 right there. And you have a little bearing that holds it into place as well. And now while we have that guy out, this is your 1/4-inch side for those like zip screws and stuff like that, or 1/4-inch nuts that you need to remove. You can use that guy right there. Now it isn't magnetic, so it's not really going to hold on to that screw once you take it out. As you see right here, we'll bring in a 1/4-inch screw right here. As you can see, it won't stay in there, but it is nice to come in handy if you need a nut driver quick to take something out or put something back together. And then that guy just slides back in there. Now the shaft of the screwdriver has a nice black oxide coating to it, and as you can see right there, it looks pretty decent. And again, it's got the typical bearing that holds it into the end of the screwdriver. Now if we flip this guy around and we reinsert that guy there, this is your Phillips number 2, and then on the end of that you're going to have your 1/4-inch flathead right there. And just like the previous bit, this one is labeled as well, so you have your 1/4-inch flathead right there, and then your Phillips number 2 and the USA on there, and the typical bearing that holds it in to that guy. And then you also have your 5/16 nut driver right there. So you can put that guy in there if you need to remove a little screw or something like that. It does fit fairly well in there, but obviously not magnetic. So it's once you take that screw out, you got to keep track of where it falls. And then you can easily reinsert this guy back into there, as you see right there. No problem whatsoever. Now the one thing that is kind of a downfall about this tool is it does make an awful amount of noise, as you can see right there. It's like the shaft of the screwdriver doesn't quite fit into the screwdriver handle. And as you can see, when you move it around or you use it, it does kind of wiggle around more than, let's say, when you have, a Klein multi-bit screwdriver right here. So this is a Klein 5-in-1. And as you see, when you move it around and use it and stuff, you don't hear this guy wiggling around in there at all. Not sure what happened there, but, it's overall, it's still a nice, definitely still a nice screwdriver from ChannelLock. And it's nice to see that it is reversible, and it's a multi-bit screwdriver that's made in the USA. Not quite sure why Klein hasn't figured out how to make them in the USA, but there's quite a few other brands that make these multi-bit screwdrivers here in the USA. But that's really about it for this guy. The tips and the blades and stuff on these screwdrivers are actually fairly decent, and they do fit very well when you're doing different applications. I know this guy will fit really well into when you feel like needing to screw something down into a breaker here. If you really need to tighten a wire down or something like that, it does work great. Now this isn't going to replace a torque screwdriver. Obviously, if you have a breaker, you got to torque it down to the right specs. As you can see, you got a little torque chart right there, depending on the size of wire. This guy's not going to replace that, but it'll get you a good start if you're doing a lot of electrical work and you want to hook up a bunch of wires before you go ahead and torque them down. This flathead, as you can see right here, does fit in there fairly nice. As you can see right there, it fits in there great. Obviously, if you had a square bit, it'd fit a lot better. But if you need to, do something in a pinch, this guy definitely fit in there very nicely. So overall, this is definitely a nice little screwdriver from ChannelLock. Obviously made in the USA, so it's, that good American standard quality right there. I'm not sure if ChannelLock makes this themselves or they just have some OEM in the United States that makes it for them. Not sure. It's still an overall pretty good, decent screwdriver from ChannelLock. I will leave a link to the website for ChannelLock in the description below. I'll take you to this the webpage for this product. You can go out and go over there and read some more about that and get some more information about that. And I will also leave a link to ChannelLock's warranty in the description as well, which basically explains their limited lifetime warranty on the tool. But that's all I have for this video, so thank you for watching. And if you are new to the channel and you would like to see more content like this, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. And if you did enjoy this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. And stay tuned for the next video to be uploaded.